What is good, YouTube family? Welcome back to another video. I know, guys, it's been a really long time since I made a video. I'm not going to talk too much about that right now because I want to get straight into the video, just in case you're only here for the install. So as you guys probably can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be installing the fourth brake light on the BRZ. We got it right here. So real quick, for prep, what I recommend is you jack your car up. Make sure you guys take out that panel that you have in the trunk, and you're also going to want to remove one of the linings from the inside of the car, just so that you can access the tail light, because you're gonna have to splice some wires, and you're gonna want to have access to your tail light. For the tools, what I recommend is, I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need right here. I'm not 100% sure. This is the first time I do anything like this, so if I'm missing anything, I do apologize, but I think everything is right here. You're gonna need a flathead screwdriver. You're gonna need a 10mm socket, one of the wire clippers to cut some of the wire, and obviously you're gonna need your new third brake light. Now real quick, a little bit background on this. I ordered this on eBay. I did one of those things where you can suggest a price. I suggested 130, so I got it for 130. It says Valenti right here. I'm not 100% sure if it's legit, but whatever, we'll see how it works. So yours might look a little bit different from all the videos I saw online. This wire is usually brown, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna walk you guys through every single step, because throughout the videos that I saw online, they're not descriptive. They don't really explain it that well. So I'm gonna try my best to explain it to you guys, so that way you don't struggle. You can do this 1, 2, 3, simple, easy install. So we're gonna get straight to it, guys.
All right, guys, so I'm just trying to give you the best view about this that I can. See how well I can do. So real quick, I'm probably just gonna put arrows so I can talk about where or what exactly I'm doing. So right here, this is the stock OEM. Now to remove it, obviously you're gonna remove those two sockets for the lights. You got two sockets for the reverse lights, one on this side and the other one is right there. And there's about 3 clips that you want to remove. There's one here and one here, and then there's one back there that you want to remove. And once you do that, up there on the top there's going to be 2 10mm bolts. You're going to remove those, and then down here is the final clip that you want to take off. Alright guys, so once you have removed the 2 bolts from the top, and you have removed this harness, as you can see it's hanging from all the clips, you have 2 clips on the side right there and right on this side right there that you're gonna remove to release this. And then once you do those 2, then you want to remove that clip right there, and it should just come out. Alright guys, so we finally got it off, and just real quick I want to demonstrate to you guys how cheap this plastic crap is, even with all care in the world removing this. Look at how many pieces broke off. But anyways, the things that you do want to save, in my case at least, these 2 10mm bolts, and in my case it doesn't bring the extra clips for the new lights, so you're definitely going to want to keep these clips, because you're going to reuse these to put them back on the new lights. That's just in my case. Some of them bring it, but mine didn't, so make sure you save those. Don't want to lose those. Our next focus is to get this harness out of here, and I believe for that you want to just push that thing right there. You just want to pop it through, and that way you can pull it out from underneath. So that definitely took a little bit of persuasion, but if you push hard enough, you can push it through. You can push it through to the other side. As you can see, it's not there anymore. Okay, there you guys have it. There's the harness. Now that we're ready to install this, I do have to just give you guys a quick little, I guess, update on what we're going to be doing with this specifically, because this is the part where everybody forgets to explain the most. Now when you look at this, as you can see, there's 3 wires going to the harness. There's a green one on the left, a blue one in the middle, and a black one on the right. We're gonna have to take this blue one out, and I'm gonna show you guys that once we feed this through the hole. Now some of them require you to use little thing from the stock harness. This one doesn't. This one came with it, so I don't have to do that. Some of you guys are gonna have to modify yours by cutting off the tip and putting it on your new harness, but this one came with it, so I don't have to worry about that. But this I'm gonna have to modify. This blue wire and this red wire are gonna be fed to the tail lights. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make a cut somewhere further on this wire, maybe around here, so that I can pull the blue wire out from here and connect the blue wire to the tail lights. Alright guys, quick update guys. Let me show you real quick. I'm gonna pull on that, making it tight, and then I'll go back down there and I'll clip the 3 clips that are there for the wire harness. There we go. So I'm bringing you down here so I can show you how I have mine set up. The wire is being fed to there. There, follows it this way, goes in there. I hit it a little bit up there, back onto that clip right there, and up through the top. And that's how it's gonna stay. It's pretty firm, it's pretty secure, fits pretty good. So now we're gonna get to the top and work on the wiring. Got the blue and the red wire from the hole that I made right here, and now I'm gonna figure out which wires I have to connect these 2 into the tail light, which is up here. Alright guys, real quick update. It's a brand new day. So what happened was I ran out of time. It started getting dark, so I decided to finish it up, and I actually finished that day, but I didn't record the rest of the video. Now real quick, what I'm gonna do is, instead of showing you guys my setup, because I messed up a little bit and I had to rearrange some of the wires and like do my own sort of hack. I'm just gonna show you real quick what it looks like. Inspect the tail lights. So the way it works is right now, when I put it into reverse, obviously it's gonna light up, and it's actually pretty bright. I've had it for a couple of days already, and it's really bright, much brighter than the stock. It's actually pretty functional. And when I hit the brakes, unfortunately I couldn't wire it so that it wouldn't do the blinking. So what I'm gonna do is, when I have more time and the weather's a little bit better, that it's not raining, I'm gonna actually take the tail lights out and fix the wiring a little bit. And I want to actually set up a switch. I've seen somebody do this before on YouTube. I want to set up a switch where it can enable the triangle to be on or off whenever I want to. But I wanted to have it set up so that I won't do the annoying blinking. I personally think that the blinking every time you brake is super annoying. So, I mean, unfortunately for now, that's what I have to stick with. But in the future, I'm gonna do a video of showing you guys how to wire up a kill switch for the triangle. Real quick guys, don't get confused by all of this. I'm just gonna explain to you what you're gonna have to do. So you see how there's a red and blue wire that's connected to the harness? I recommend that you guys use the wires coming from
the tail lights so that it's a little bit easier to work with, and that way you don't have to mess up your original harness from the car. So what I mean by this, there's a harness that connects your tail lights to the car so that it will light up, and then connected to that harness is a wire for the brake light and a wire for the running lights. It could either be blue or green on the harness, depending on what type of tail lights you have. For example, on my tail lights, the Spec D tuning tail lights, it was a green wire instead of a blue wire. So sometimes it could be green or blue depending on what tail lights you have. And usually it's always going to be a red wire. So there's two options, guys. As you know, there's the red and blue wire that's coming from the fourth brake light. So if you take the red wire, typically you would want to connect it to the red wire on the harness. But what you can do is take the red wire and connect it to that blue wire on the harness, and then take the blue wire coming from the fourth brake light and connect it to the red wire from the harness. And what that's gonna do is keep the triangle on and keep the V on, but when you brake, it's gonna be a solid red instead of the blinking red. Like I said, I couldn't get mine to do that because I have to mess with the wiring, but that's how it's supposed to be. So if you want to not have the blinking red, do red to blue and blue to red. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, guys, do not hesitate to ask me in the comment section. I know this sounds very confusing, but once you do it yourself and you test it out for yourself, you'll see that it's not that bad. I do recommend you guys look at a couple electrical videos on YouTube on how to connect wires together, so that you can have a better understanding on how to do that, because I didn't go over that too much on this video. I simply just wanted to explain to you guys how to set it up, how to put it in, and connect the wires. Alright guys, now let's get to the portion of the video of those who are wondering where I've been. So guys, I'm a full-time student, and I'm gonna try to keep this short. I'm a full-time student. I'm working on full-time with overtime on the weekend. So honestly, the only day that I have free is Sunday, and I've been saving my money. I haven't spent it on any car parts except for this. I've been saving my money. I've been trying to be smart with my money and get my responsibilities right. But now that I have some money saved up, and I'm starting to get used to my schedule a little bit with school and working 50 hours a week and going to school full-time, I'm starting to manage it a little bit better. So I'm going to start dropping more videos for you guys. I also do have a lifestyle channel where there I've been posting more videos than I have on my car channel. So if you guys want to check that channel out, it's going to be down in the description. I post a lot of fitness and health videos, hairstyle videos and stuff like that. So I would really appreciate it if you guys check that out. But anyways, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Wake up this morning, need a new dose of truth. Yesterday my cup was full, then it leaked all on the floor. Before I could sip it, I slipped and I broke my head. Cracked my skull open, saw my thoughts rolling. Say my prayers, dog, word to Hulk Hogan. Thought you straight edge, now they all smoking. 100 tokens cost $20 at the arcade. That'll last me like all day, playing NFL Blitz and